Motivation won't save your business, momentum will. Hey everyone, it's Coach Ken. Let me start with a question. Are you in a rut? And I don't mean you've forgotten how to do real estate. I don't mean you're not capable. I mean, have you gotten a little disconnected from the things that actually move your business forward? Because that's really what a rut is. A rut is when you know what to do, but you're not doing it consistently. A rut is when your days start feeling reactive instead of intentional. A rut is when your momentum slows down, your conversations slow down, and before long, your production starts to slow down too. And the truth is, every agent gets in a rut from time to time. This isn't about shame. This isn't about beating yourself up. This is about awareness. Because once you can identify that you're in a rut, you can do something about it. And the way out usually is not waiting until you feel motivated again. The way out is rebuilding momentum. Because momentum creates action. Action creates confidence. And confidence gets you moving again. So if your business feels a little slow right now, or if you feel like you've drifted from the habits that used to keep you productive, this conversation is for you. In the next few minutes, I want to walk you through why agents get stuck, what a rut really looks like in real life, and how to build momentum again through simple, intentional actions that actually create appointments and get your business moving. Now, let me ask you a quick question. What's one activity you know helps your business that you've been avoiding lately? For most agents, the answers tend to be pretty similar. Prospecting, follow-up, calling past clients, checking in with people in the database, asking for referrals. In other words, the activities that create conversations. And conversations create appointments. And appointments create transactions. So the first step in getting out of a rut is simply awareness. Recognizing where you may have drifted away from the activities that actually drive your business forward. Let me ask you another question. If we looked at your calendar from last week, how many dollar productive activities actually happened? Not planning, not organizing, not working on marketing, actual activities that lead to appointments. Things like conversations with potential buyers, conversations with potential sellers, follow up with leads, or talking to people in your database. Those are what we call dollar productive activities. And the agents who stay productive in every type of market are the ones who protect those activities. They protect them in their schedule. They protect them in their daily routine. And they treat them as non-negotiable. Because when agents feel like their business is slowing down, it's rarely a market problem. It's usually a pipeline problem, meaning the number of conversations has dropped. When conversations drop, appointments drop. And when appointments drop, closings eventually drop as well. But the good news is this. Pipeline problems can be fixed quickly because conversations can start again today. Let me share something I see happen all the time with agents. They get busy. They close a few deals. Their schedule fills up with showings, inspections, paperwork, and client communication. And slowly, without even realizing it, they stop doing the things that created those deals in the first place. The prospecting slows down. The follow-up slows down. The conversations slow down. Everything feels busy, but the pipeline quietly starts to dry up. Then a few months later, they look around and think the market must be slow. But in reality, the business simply ran out of momentum. That's why protecting your daily dollar productive activities is so important. Because consistency in those activities is what keeps the pipeline full and the business predictable. So here's another question to think about. What's the fastest path for you to create your next appointment right now? For many agents, the fastest path isn't complicated. It's usually someone already in your world. A past client, a friend, someone in your database, a lead you spoke with 6 months ago, someone who said they might move later this year. Sometimes the opportunity is simply sitting in your CRM waiting for a follow-up conversation. And one phone call can reopen that opportunity. Another important thing to remember is this. Momentum in real estate rarely comes from one big action. It comes from small actions done consistently. A few conversations today, a few follow-ups tomorrow, a few check-ins with past clients. And over time, those small actions stack up and create a steady flow of opportunities. That's how predictable businesses are built. Here's a question I really like asking agents when they say they're stuck. What's one thing you used to do consistently that worked well for your business that you've drifted away from? For some agents, it's open houses. For others, it's calling their past clients. For others, it's networking or simply checking in with their database regularly. Most agents already know the answer. Because success in this business is rarely about discovering something brand new. It's about returning to the fundamentals that worked in the first place. And sometimes just getting back to those basics can restart the momentum almost immediately. So if you're feeling a little stuck right now, I want you to think about one simple action you could take today that would move your business forward. Just one, not 10. One, maybe it's calling 5 people from your database. Maybe it's following up with a few older leads. Maybe it's reaching out to a past client just to check in. Maybe it's scheduling time tomorrow morning specifically for conversations. Small actions create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. And confidence makes everything in the business easier. So before we wrap up, let me leave you with one final question. What's one small action you could take today that would move your business forward? Because once that first action happens, the next one becomes easier. Momentum starts to build. And suddenly the rut doesn't feel so permanent anymore. Remember this. You don't need motivation to take action. You take action first, and motivation usually shows up afterward. Focus on conversations. Focus on appointments. Focus on consistent daily activity. And the business tends to follow. Now, before you go, if you found this helpful, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we talk about practical strategies to grow your real estate business and stay productive in any market. And if this topic resonated with you, or you'd like help implementing this in your own business, feel free to reach out. You'll find my contact information below. You can schedule a free brainstorm call and we'll talk through your current business, your lead sources, and how to apply these strategies in a way that works for you. Sometimes one good conversation can completely reset the direction of your business. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.